Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My last unpopular opinions video did well and I really enjoyed making it. This time, instead of asking my subscribers for their opinions, I went onto the K-pop unpopular opinions sub on Reddit to see what juicy opinions people had. And well, I'll just say I wasn't let down. Let's get into the first one. JYP is actually really hot. Y'all, when I tell you I screamed when I read this one. Let me allow you to read the description they gave about him, cause it's honestly like something from a fan fiction. Like, I don't really have anything to comment on that one, I just thought it was too funny not to share. Replay is overrated. I ain't about to sit here for 10 minutes and rant like I did in my last unpopular opinions video. Overrated? No. Iconic? Yes. It is one of the most iconic debuts in K-pop history and will continue to remain so forever. This debut brought us SHINee, who brought along many new things to the industry and kick-started the iconic dances and dance practices. So now, you can't tell me that if a rookie group debuted in 2020 with Replay that it wouldn't still be loved by the public. The song is timeless, and although it was released 12 years ago, it does not sound outdated in the absolute slightest. Catch me bopping to Replay right now. Saying you want K-pop to remain Asian only is literally racist. Yeah, I don't agree. I think this is quite a sensitive topic for many, and I don't really know how I feel about non-Asians in K-pop. However, I think there's definitely a difference between noticing that K-pop is big right now and hopping on it to make a quick buck, and actually being interested in the country and culture and fully submerging yourself in it. Basically, if you can't speak Korean, you shouldn't be singing in it. Obviously this doesn't apply to fans lol. I try singing Korean, I mean in the industry. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Felix's mullet is ugly. Okay, I know I am about to make some of you so mad with this one. Let's get one thing straight, Felix is not ugly, not in the absolute slightest, but mullets are just not my thing. When everyone was going mad over it, all I could think was no, why not keep his hairstyle as it was? The only person I really did like a mullet on is the 8 from 17. Nothing personal against Felix, but mullets are just a no-go for me. I don't like NCT 127 vocals.
Holy shit, dude! Holy shit, dude!
BTS are popular, but I don't think they have a national anthem kind of song. You're saying this when Spring Day is literally sat there existing in front of your eyes. It is literally the longest charting song of all time on Melon. It's been charting since its release 3 years ago. If that doesn't scream Korea's national anthem to you, then I don't know what will. Spring Day continues to remain an unbothered queen. Fear was 17's most artistically nuanced title track and deserved much better. Listen, before I went on this sub I had no idea that this was an unpopular opinion. I was absolutely shook to find out it is quite a popular opinion to not like Fear. I could understand why some people maybe don't like it if they don't like dark concepts anyway, but the majority of people, Fear is in my top K-pop songs of all time and I love it so much. I slept on it for too long, but I'm not even exaggerating when I say I now listen to it like 15 times a day. This is, artistically, their best piece of work to date, and I don't know how anyone can argue that. Fear deserves so much more as it's a freaking masterpiece. Hyun is one of the best performers and is one of my faves in all of K-pop. Now this is not to drag Hyun in the slightest, she has improved so much since debut, but her performance really is one of the worst in IZ*ONE in my opinion. She tends to look soulless on stage. People go on about Irene looking bored and with a face like stone, but honestly Hyun is worse for this. This doesn't not make her any less of an idol. Just that I don't think she is a captivating performer. I don't like the Feel Special B-sides. Have you even listened to the album? You've got Get Loud, Trick It, Rainbow, Love Foolish, and you don't like a single one? The taste was not found. That album is a full-ass meal and multiple bops were served. One of my favorite Twice albums. Not having positions in a group doesn't make a difference. Yeah, I kinda agree with this one. Obviously positions can be pretty meaningless, especially if you look at Twice for examples. Their positions really don't convey each member's true talents now and should definitely be updated. However, if you look at a group like Loona, who have no positions, it doesn't seem to work out there either. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but my idea of having no positions is that the share of things will be equal. For example, if there's no main dancer, the dance breaks and centers will be shared amongst the group rather than one or two people. In Loona though, although there are no official positions, it's clear to see that many members have positions that the company continues to push them into. We can all take a guess at who the main dancers, singers, visuals center is because the girls are pushed into these positions anyway. Win-Win was a liability for NCT 127. I'm gonna stop you right there. Win-Win is definitely shining more in Wavy now than he did in NCT 127, but he left 2 years ago and of course he has improved since then, as has everyone else. I would give anything for Win-Win to be able to go back to 127, but I think the chances of that happening are slim. He definitely was not a liability and deserved his spot as much as the others. It is not all about singing and dancing, but also the dynamic that each member brings to the group. D4 is one of Blackpink's best songs. Yes, it is. Fight me on this. ITZY music videos are quite frankly cheesy and the concept is getting old. I don't think ITZY's music videos are cringe. The girls are all 20 and under, with Yuna being only 16. I think their concept and music videos are fine for them just now. They are young and doing something somewhere in between teen crush and cute concepts fits them perfectly. I do not want to see them going into a mature concept anytime soon and most definitely not into a concept that could be considered sexy. Yuna is still a child for God's sake. Also they have been debuted for 1 year and you're bored of their concept? How can you be bored of their concept when each song they've released has been different? Taemin does not belong in Super M. I do have to agree with this one. Personally I think Taemin is far too successful with SHINee and with his own solo career to be joining another group. Especially when it consists of members of NCT and Wavy who are rather new in the industry. Obviously I love both groups but they do not have the legacy and icon status that Taemin does. I don't feel that being in Super M is actually bringing any benefit or new fans towards Taemin. Obviously this is not me saying he should leave or anything like that. I think when the original lineup was made, he shouldn't have been considered for it. Big Hit didn't hit the jackpot when they found Jungkook. It was when they found Namjoon. Honestly Big Hit really hit the jackpot with all the members, but seriously they did with Namjoon. BTS probably wouldn't even exist without Namjoon and I'm not saying that lightly. He truly is one of the best leaders and I hope everyone begins to appreciate him more for his rapping, dancing, songwriting, leadership and his many more qualities.